Is this supposed to be me? So is this what I look like to you? Then please treat him well from now on. Is there anything else?
This
had better be something to do with
A little
work.
bit. A little bit.
Then what?
Gaofeng has been keeping his eye on this Chicha case. And he's the one who introduced me to the doctor.
All right. Then you can hand the case over to Gaofeng. Just tell him I said so.
Then Hesai would say...
Hesai is on leave! Didn't you hear him just now?
I think this is very inappropriate. When Maifei was still working in this law firm, he got stuck between you and Hesai with no solution in sight. Gaofeng is Mr. Hesai's assistant now. If you really want him to take this case, shouldn't you let Hesai know about it first?
You don't need to remind me.
But I only mean well.
I know that you mean well! But I don't care. Sometimes the biggest problems are caused by people who only mean well! What are you doing?
What you told me to do, deleting the posts online so we can be on the safe side.
Don't bother with that. And you're right. They can't have the upper hand.
I really wasn't going to delete them.
Is this supposed to be me? So is this what I look like to you? Then please treat him well from now on.
I will. I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
The case I'm going to give you is going to be a heavy one. I'm afraid you might not even have the time to sleep.
Mr. Luo, I don't like to sleep. I like to do my work, as much as possible, sir.
Then you'll be very happy. So, what's going on with you? It's only now that I finally realized how hard it was for you. So I came here to give you my deepest apologies. That's exactly one of the reasons why I promoted you. Come on. You have to be ready and adjust to your new role. You're the managing director for the firm now. There's going to be a lot of people who will come to you with some requests for you. Some of them will be rational, but others not so much. It will be hard for you to choose. But the people who used to be very nice to you, and they gave you their help when you needed it, right? So when they ask you to help them back, it will be hard to say no. If it's necessary, you can invite them for dinner, or you can give them gifts and tell them you value their friendship, but you really can't do this all the time. But then they'll start to think that you're not really their friend, that you're unkind, am I right? Well, as a manager, you have to make choices. You can choose to do what you want to do and what you think is right deep in your heart. Or be forced into doing a few things that's really against your will because you think it's wrong, but then it's just as a favor. Well, come on, just spit it out. What happened at the firm? Jiamin. She told me that if Tao Yu needs anything, she can refer her to the best doctors and experts. She also told you not to tell me anything about it, that these medical doctors and experts came from her. Yes. I thought you might have guessed that, but I still felt that I needed to tell you. Lo Jiamin is a very ambitious woman. You know, in the past, I wouldn't have given you a call to ask you to let go of a case. But I bumped into her that day in the lobby. Suddenly, I realized how hard she's had it. And she's getting old herself. All alone, coping with difficult clients, dealing with one demand after the other. Oh, that's a lot of pressure to deal with. Is there something else? Just tell me. That case with Chija is a really complicated one. You decide what you want to do. Don't worry about what others think, including me. People have feelings. I was just feeling sorry for her that day. Don't worry about it. Director. Don't call me director. It's you who's the director now. It's not going to be easy to manage other people. You have to do your best. Don't make me regret choosing you. You can do it.
Hey, my treat. I'll buy you dinner tonight.
Sorry, I have an appointment.
Well, I heard that your law office received a lawyer's letter.
You just heard? Look, it was your law firm who sent us that lawyer's letter. Don't tell me you didn't know anything about it.
Sure. I'm worried about you.
Worried about your future father-in-law, right?
Don't get me wrong. Think about it. Chijia wouldn't be a big company today if it had no
Maifei,
background.
I remember you said something once. You said, the bigger your enemy is, the more fearless you become. You like to face off with tough opponents.
Yeah, okay, sure, but I'm worried that...
Worried that you'll be defeated by us, right?
I'm afraid that isn't going to end well for your lawyers.
We'll be just fine. You don't have to worry about us. Hey! I have to go. Bye-bye.
Hey, wait!
By the way, I advise you to keep your distance from us, just in case things get messy.